having been elected a member of Youth Parliament, do swear in the name of God, true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter.
Honorable members, as we meet today, it is my duty to inform the House of the demise of our former colleague Dr. Manmohan Singh, the former Prime Minister who was also an economist, nationalist and statesman, who was served as the Prime Minister of India from 2004 to 2014 and passed away on 26 December 2024.
Honorable Madam Speaker, I rise to pay my tribute to late former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh Ji was an Indian politician, economist, nationalist and statesman. He was the fourth longest serving Prime Minister of India after Jawaharlal Nehru, a member of Indian National Congress. Singh was the first Sikh Prime Minister of India. His amicable behavior in the parliament is appreciated by all. His sudden death has saddened all House. In fact, a great
By you and the leader of the House, I had the privilege to work with late former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Madam Speaker, now we are having double-digit economic growth because of his dedication and the courageous step of globalization in 1991. The person who, because of his lovable nature, never annoyed anyone, and he was always with a smiling face and a kind-hearted person. I am sorry to say that India has lost a great economist, politician, and a public. I like to associate myself and my party in sending the condolence to the bereaved family. Thank you.
pleasure to introduce Mr. Sumit Ghosh, Textile Minister, Mr. Hitesh Gupta, Health Minister, Madam Speaker. I hope with the introduction of this new minister, our government will fulfill all its duties as promised. My government and we all are committed to make our country as world leader. Our vision and mission is to strengthen our country with the promise of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Now, the question hour start. Question number 101, Santa Singh.
Madam Speaker, my question is, in the name of celebration of National Cultural Exchange Program, the government has been spending crores of public funds. Honorable Madam Speaker, as a member of Parliament, I want to know the purpose of such a huge expenditure.
Honorable Minister of External Affairs.
Honorable Madam Speaker, I would like to tell my opposition, the main purpose of NCP is to promote respect and deepening understanding of each other's culture, while strengthening relations. This culture while strengthening relations, this has been facilitating more people learn to cooperate and collaborate, mutual understanding for each other's culture, why way of life, which then translate to promote international friendship and goodwill. This also encourages exchange of musicians, artists, among different regions of the country for strengthening brotherhood and excellence. Our main Indian cultural motto is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is one, my family.
Honorable Madam Speaker, we got independence because of sacrifice of our great freedom fighters and heroes who never thought about their personal life and their family members. And those are alive, they are still struggling for a livelihood and do the sacrifice for a mother India. Their family members have not received anything from the government. So, Honorable Madam Speaker, can the government present any welfare measures taken for the great freedom fighters and their family members? Minister of Cultural Affairs.
Madam Speaker, the Center Scheme for Provide Pension to the Freedom Fighters and their dependent family was introduced by Government of India. In 1980, it was liberalized and renamed as Swatantrata Sainik Samman Pension Scheme 1980, and it is working effectively from August 1980. The Swatantrata Sainik Samman Pension Scheme was introduced to provide pension to the freedom fighters and their dependent family, and now it is known as Swatantrata Sainik Samman Yojana.
But Madam Speaker, according to our information sources, the freedom fighters and their families have not received any of these benefits.
Members, please, let her continue.
Madam Speaker, in addition to already exist and implemented schemes, our government under the Ministry of Rural Development and Panchayat Raj launches Azadi Se Antyodaya Tak, a 19-day-long campaign with mission to saturate 75 districts across 28 states and union territories with beneficiary of 9 central ministers, celebrating the spirit of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the identified place aligned with the birthplaces of 99 freedom fighters whom sacrificed their life for the nation. As the question arises from the opposition, I would like to inform them that there are many schemes for the freedom fighters and their families, and some might have not got all the schemes, but everyone have at least one. And madam, please rest assured, I will complete my work.
Madam Speaker, under the Smart City Mission, how many can we compare our infrastructure of cities with the world-class cities?
Urban Development Minister.
Honorable Madam Speaker, 100 smart cities mission was launched by Prime Minister on 25 June 2015. A total of 98,000 crore was approved by the Indian Cabinet for the development of 100 smart cities and the rejuvenation of 500 others. 48,000 crore for the smart cities mission and rejuvenation in urban. As of January 2018, 99 cities have been selected to be upgraded as part of smart cities mission after they defeated other cities in the selects.
But Madam Speaker, according to our information sources, there is no improvement in most of the selected cities.
Please continue.
Madam Speaker, it is a 5-year program in which except for West Bengal, all of the Indian state and union territories are participating by nominating at least one city for smart city status. Financial aid will be given by the central and state government between 2017 to 2022 to the cities. And the mission will start showing result from Madam, Indian workforce is dependent on agriculture, opportunity to skill manpower. But what steps have been taken by this government in this context?
Madam Speaker, our government is very sincere and dedicated to this to the promotion of small and medium scale industry.
But, Madam Speaker, unemployment is still increasing in India every day.
By providing a major boost to the sector, the annual turnover limit of this industry can be extended from 500.
Madam Speaker, a serious base of privilege has been completed by the leading newspaper of Delhi, with completing on the recommendation of the Public Account Committee. The paper has exhibited the honest motive, and I have requested you to write a question on that matter now.
Honorable Member Nirmama, have you given notice of it earlier? You may give notice earlier and along with newspaper. You cannot spring a surprise on me like this.
Madam, I have already given notice of it at 9 and 3.
It will be exact when come to me. Now let them know the decision. Paper to be laid, Minister of Coal.
Madam Speaker, I beg to lay on the table of a copy of the following application, Hindi and English versions under subsection 1 of section 25 of the Mines and Minerals Regulation and Development Act 1957. Point number 1. The Mineral Concession Third Amendment Rules 2022 published in notification number CSR 2005 and in the Gazette of India dated January 2022. Point number 2. SO 156Z published in the Gazette of India dated the March 2022 authorizing Survey of India to carry out such detailed investigations for the purpose of obtaining such information as may be necessary in the areas specified in the table annexed to the notification.
Honorable Minister of Agriculture.
Honorable Madam Speaker, I beg to lay on the table a copy each of the following papers under the subsection 723A of the Companies Act 19
56. Point number 1. Review by the government on the State Fund Corporation of India Limited, New Delhi for the year 2021 to 2022. Point number 2. Annual report of the National Mineral Development Corporation Limited, Hyderabad for the year 2021 to 2022, along with the audited accounts and the comments of the Comptroller and Auditor General Limited. Secretary, on the message from Chamber of Youth Parliament.
Message received from the upper house of youth, special sitting of youth parliament. In accordance with the provisions of procedure of business in the special sitting of youth parliament, I am directed to enclose a copy of illegal migrant bill to 2022, which has been passed by Youth Parliament at its sitting held on 20 November 2021.
Secretary, to lay on the table a copy of the
Table of the House, the Illegal Migrant Bill 2019 as passed by upper chamber.
Madam Speaker, our government is very sincere about air pollution. Not only air pollution, but all types of pollution too. Madam Speaker, air pollution consists of chemical or particles in the air that harm the health of the human, animals and plant. It also damages buildings. Pollutant in the air take many forms. It can be gases, solid particle and liquid droplet. Madam Speaker, in December 2019, the government launched the National Clean Air Program, a 5-year action plan to curb air pollution, build a pan-India air quality monitoring network and improve citizen awareness.
Mrs. Harpriya Pandey.
Madam Speaker, over 674 million Indians are likely to create highly polluted air in 2030. Even if the country were to comply with its existing pollution control policy and regulation control policy and regulation according to a study. And this study is represented by the International Institute for Environment and Water in New Delhi, shows that only about 833 citizens would be living in areas that meet the national ambient air standards quality in 2030. Madam Speaker, the study also shows that the Indo-Gangetic plain covering parts of states such as Haryana, Punjab, UP, Bihar and West Bengal has the highest population exposure to significant PM 2.5 concentration. And this is mainly due to high density of polluting sources and reduced ventilation by observing the presence of the Himalayas. And I would like to know, Madam Speaker, how to prevent, control and reduce the air pollution and how much budgetary provision for the purposes.
Madam Speaker, the government launched National Clean Air Program, a time-bound national level strategy to tackle increasing air pollution. Point number 1. The NCAP is a mid-term 5-year action plan with 2019 as the first year. The main aim of the program would take 2017 as the base year for comparison of concentration.
Already completed, ma'am. Members, please, let her continue. We are voting, sir. Ministers.
But Madam Speaker, that was a 5-year action plan. They took more than 5 years.
We have done so much and we are doing something.
Yes, Honorable Madam Speaker, they are still saying that they are doing something, but National Clean Air Program is a 5-year action plan. Then how they can spend more than
identified for implementing mitigation action under NCAP. Cities have already prepared plans in consultation with Central Pollution Control Board. Madam Speaker, fourth point is very important, that is, the national plan has proposed setting up the Apex Committee under Science Minister, Steering Committee under Secretary, and a Monitoring Committee under a Joint Secretary. There would be project monitoring committee at the state level with scientists and trained personnel. As far as the budget provisions is concerned, there is 2,000 crores provided for pollution control.
Okay, now the House is adjourned to meet tomorrow again at 11 a.m.